Queen May Yul Edochie, she's a queen and more. She has become one of the baddest influencers in Nigeria as of today. Now, there are a lot of lessons I want you to learn from this woman's life. She's a survivor. She's a fighter. She's a conqueror. She's a winner. She's strong. She's intelligent. She's beauty with brain. She's full of wisdom. I want to talk to my women. A lot of people don't know Queen May in the past when she was still with her husband. A lot of people don't know her. And she was not popular. She was not this influential. But immediately her husband left her star began to shine. She began to occupy her place in life and destiny. Now, this is the mistake a lot of women make that she also made. But I think after her husband left her, she realized who she was and she began to fly. A lot of women will want to lie low to allow their husband to shine, to allow their husband to become the king in this kingdom and to rule in his palace. But in the process of doing that, they become less of a queen. They forget themselves. They lost themselves. They stop working. They stop their businesses. They lose themselves in the process. Please don't lose yourself because of marriage. Don't lose yourself because of your husband. Don't lose yourself because of your wife if you're a man. Don't lose yourself. Marriage is supposed to complement you. Marriage is supposed to make you stronger. Marriage is for reinforcement, to reinforce you. But when your marriage begins to make you less of who you are, then there's something wrong. Don't lose yourself in the process of marriage. Don't leave your career. Don't leave your business. That man makes you working. Why will he ask you to stop working? He did not make you job. If the man has made you jobless, if the man, it would have been a different thing. If a man does not want you to work, then you should go and look for a woman that was not working from the onset. But when you see a man that makes a career woman, a woman that was working, all of a sudden wants her to stop working because of jealousy, because of his insecurity, because of inferiority complex, and he now makes you to stop working, then you should know that there's something wrong already from the beginning. There's something wrong because that man can decide to leave tomorrow. You will not be able to stand. Once he can make you to become financially dependent on him, then he can control, you can manipulate, you can do anything to you. He met you doing business, and all of a sudden he marries you and tells you to stop doing business. Then you should know that something is wrong. Please and please, women, don't lose your career, your business, or your life, or your destiny, or your virtues, or the talent and the skills that God has put into you because of marriage, because of any man. Listen, you can become all that you can become while being submissive to your husband. See, your wife, men, your wife succeeding will not stop or reduce who you are. It is only a foolish woman that will not respect or honor the husband because she's working or because she's making more money. Any woman will want her king to reign, and she'll be a proud queen beside her husband. So don't kill the talents of your wife, the skills of your wife, the abilities that God has put into your wife. You should be proud that your wife is doing exploits. You should be proud that your wife is doing great things. Now, if you see Queen May doing all these things now, it was not because she doesn't have them. Those things were in her. Those gifts, those talents, those skills were in her from the onset. But because she wanted her man to shine, to reign, she stepped back. She lied low. But then you see how where it led that the man did not appreciate her sacrifices. The sacrifices she made over the years for her marriage, for her home, were never appreciated. You see, but thank God that she was able to stand strong. She did not allow the crash marriage. She did not allow the pains to keep her down. Yes, she was pushed down. She couldn't determine where how she could fall or where she will fall. But then the decision she made was to stand even after falling. So you too, life can push you down. Circumstances can come that will make you to fall, and you will not know where you're falling into. But even when you fall, don't stay down. Make sure you stand up, dust yourself, and then begin to fly, begin to soar, begin to become and live the purpose that God has created you to be. That is what I just want to tell women today, that you can be all and more. You can be a queen and more, even while your husband is reigning. Listen, women, be submissive to your husband, love your husband, respect your husband, but don't let any man make you less of who you are. Don't make any man make you abandon your life, your vision, your purpose because of marriage. If he makes you working, he should be willing to allow you to continue working. If he makes you doing business, then he should be proud and be willing to allow you to continue doing your business. If he doesn't want you to work or do business, then you should go and look for a woman that is not working or that is not doing business. A woman that is ready. There are a lot of women that are ready to stay at home to do nothing and just cross their leg and answer madam. But it's not every woman that is cut out for that. So make sure you live and fulfill purpose as a woman. And most importantly, make sure you live for your children. If you have children in that marriage, your husband is your priority. Also, why your children is your priority. But when the man start messing up, then my dear, channel your energy, your strength to your children, and make sure that you give them the best that life can offer. If you look at your children, tell yourself and beat your chest and say, I will do better, I will survive, I will stand. Because if you're no longer in the picture, no woman, I repeat, no woman can take care of your children the way you can't take care of your children yourself. No matter, even if it's your own blood sister, they cannot take care of your children 100% the way you will take care of your children. They will try, some of them will try, some of them will do good, but they won't do so in the best of their ability. So, my dear, live for your children. Even if you're going through any crisis in your marriage, if you're going any through crisis in your relationship, you can live for your children. You don't need to divorce. You see, separation is not divorce. If your marriage become toxic, your relationship become toxic, step aside and then live for your children. Don't allow what people are saying. People will say things, whether you stay married or you stay divorced or you stay separated. People will say things, but don't allow what people will say to determine your future, to determine your plans, to determine the steps you take. As long as you know that what you're doing is right in the eyes of God, as long as you know that what you're doing, you're not hurting another person, my dear, live for your children. Thank you. Stay blessed. And I pray that God bring healing to every broken relationship or any broken marriage in the name of Jesus. I love you guys. Please love, comment, like, and share this. Take care.